Welcome back, Guardians. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we're going to be taking a look at one of many Baby Yoda theories that I have. If you guys want to see more Baby Yoda theory videos and Star Wars videos in general, definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the video. With the introduction of Baby Yoda in The Mandalorian, the question is, who is he? And how did such a rare species become a bounty for the Empire? Today we will be covering one of many theories on Baby Yoda. The theory of Jedi Master and former council member Yaddle being the mother of Baby Yoda. Now of course this is all just a theory, but we will go over all the information we have, and as of the making of this video, only 2 episodes of The Mandalorian have been aired. If you want to get a bit of backstory on the Yoda species, which unfortunately is not much, I will link my video about everything we know about Yoda species in the description and at the end of the video. So is Yaddle the mother of Baby Yoda? As well as pulling information from canon, we will also be using legends in this video due to the lack of information in canon. Jedi Master Yaddle sat on the High Council until Attack of the Clones, but mysteriously vanished after, with no information on her whereabouts or possible death. This is where it gets interesting. Every theory needs facts and a strong base, and this is ours. We know Baby Yoda is 50 years old, meaning he was born during the events of the Phantom Menace. With Baby Yoda in the picture now, it leads us to believe she could have perhaps left for a particular reason. So yes, the timeline does add up in order for Yaddle to be Baby Yoda's mother. She could have left the Jedi Order to raise her child during this time. Other than these few points, we do not have much more to strengthen this theory using canon information. I want to quickly say that no, I do not believe Yoda himself is the father. It would make absolutely no sense and would ruin the reputation of his character due to the strict rules of the Jedi. I cannot see the Grand Master of the Jedi breaking these rules, but would Yaddle? We know a decent amount of Yoda's personality traits and who he is as a whole in canon and legends, so let's just go ahead and rule him out. Yaddle, on the other hand, is more of a mystery, but we still have to remember she is an elder of the Jedi Council and therefore would adhere to the rules of the Jedi. We have to remember she is still old, but we do not know the reproductive requirements for their species. If the species is able to reproduce asexually, meaning they do not need a mate, then Yaddle could perhaps be the mother. But if 2 of the same species is required to produce an offspring, the theory begins to unravel. Like I said, Yoda would not be the father, therefore it would require a new character of Yoda's species to be added to canon. In my opinion, that is highly unlikely. Now let's dive into legends to get a better understanding of Yaddle's character. Can we debunk this theory? Given the current information we have, Yaddle is still alive in canon, but she did die in Legends in 26 BBY, while Baby Yoda was born in 41 BBY. Now I know cross-referencing dates from canon and Legends means practically nothing, but I figured I would throw it in here as it still shows she could be his mother in both timelines. Now let's talk about Yaddle's personality. She took the personality of a grandmother throughout the temple. She was known as one of the most compassionate and thoughtful of the Jedi Masters. She often helped the troubled students of the temple and would even slip candy into their pockets after pulling pranks on her. Her personality traits remind me of Mother's, but let's go ahead and continue. Yaddle was no slouch though. She was a powerful Jedi and even knew a forbidden power called Marikro, which allowed her to slow down the bodily functions of her targets. She could also use the power Force Light, which weakened the user's connection to the dark side of the Force. Yaddle was the only Jedi that knew this power during her time. To be able to use such incredible power, one would have to be very in tune with the light side of the Force. Having a child would go against the teachings of the Jedi Order and the light side of the Force in general. Having a child would cause attachment and possession, which were forbidden because they were the path to jealousy, fear of loss, and ultimately, the dark side of the Force. Anakin. The last thing I will touch on could be the nail in the coffin for this theory. Yaddle wielded an orange lightsaber. Now you might be wondering, why is that so important? Jedi Master Yaddle is said to be one of only few Jedi that have ever wielded an orange blade. Orange lightsabers have not been revealed in canon up to this point, but in Legends it signified one's connection to the Force. Yaddle was a Jedi consular, and when a consular ignited their blades, they were most likely green, so why was Yaddle's orange? There is no explanation as to why, because only a few have ever wielded them, but we can infer it is due to their immense connection to the light side of the Force, as no dark side user has ever been depicted with an orange blade. Yaddle hardly ever drew her lightsaber, which tells us she was against any and all conflict. Perhaps the color orange is a step past green and can only be attained by one who is in tune with the light side, beyond that of a normal consular. Now of course, this is all stated in Legends, but Disney has been known to pull bits and pieces from Legends to use in canon, so nothing is out of the realm of possibility. So what are my thoughts on this theory? The timeline does add up in both canon and legends for Yaddle to be his mother, and with her mysterious disappearance, it does leave us with a huge gap in her story. But she is a Jedi, and a very powerful one at that. Taking into consideration her personality traits and her lightsaber color from legends, I do not believe she would break the Jedi code and have a child. However, there could be one explanation for Yaddle's involvement with Baby Yoda, and that is she could be his mentor. There is absolutely no way Baby Yoda could have survived all those years by himself during the Clone Wars and the rise of the Empire. He also already has the ability to lift the Mudhorn and stop it in its tracks, meaning his species is either naturally gifted in the Force, or he has been trained. And Yaddle could have been the one responsible for his training and his supervision. But that leaves the question, where is Yaddle? I hope you all enjoyed this theory video, and I would love to hear your comments down below if you think Yaddle could be the potential mother of Baby Yoda, or maybe she was his mentor. Obviously he has some sort of past training, or maybe his species is just naturally gifted with the Force. They have an insane midi-chlorian count and can just naturally use it whenever they need to, even at such a young age. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this theory, and if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely please hit that thumbs up button, as it always helps the channel continue to grow. And if you want to see more Baby Yoda theory videos in the future, I'll be having those up in the next few days. Also with more Star Wars and nerd related content on the channel. If you guys want to subscribe, I would appreciate it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next video.